My name is Evan Hill, and I am a fourth-year architecture student from Washington State University, and I am part of the Global Architecture and Design program in Prague. I would like to share with you my motives for choosing this program and my experiences so far with my first time studying abroad. Choosing a program was difficult, but there were things that GAD Prague offered that I couldn't find elsewhere. Some of these aspects were the emphasis on speculative architecture and fabrication, as well as excursions to places both inside and outside of the city. Now I'm learning programs, fabrication practices, and a way of thinking that are quite unique to what I have learned in the past. I feel like this will not only help me through the rest of my collegiate career, but also with starting a professional career that I love and being successful in that professional environment. Prior to arriving in Prague, I had never traveled outside the western half of the United States, or of North America, and only a couple times outside of the US, even though I live right across the border from Canada. The exposure to a new culture was something that I had never fully experienced. So far, I've experienced a multitude of things that are entirely different from what I'm used to, which has been drastically changing my perspectives on what I thought I understood about the rest of the world. Through CIEE, I have been able to develop friendships with people from all over the US, and by taking classes at the Architectural Institute in Prague, or ARCIP, I have been able to not only meet locals from the Czech Republic, but students from all over the world. I feel blessed to be learning with these individuals and talking with them about their respective cultures. It's really eye-opening to find out how different people live in their homelands and to see their perspectives on the United States as well. Donald Trump is not helping our case in this department. I've found that there are many systems that are completely different, such as schooling and politics, but there are also a great number of commonalities we share, such as music and sports. The language barrier has also been a constant reminder of how much different this place is from home, and at times I have struggled with it a lot. However, I feel like this struggle and the fact that I am growing more accustomed to it will in the long term help me to communicate with those I don't understand, such as international professors teaching at Washington State, or even people who simply think in a way that I don't initially comprehend. Even architecturally, my experiences with these foreign cultures are liberating my mind from a mental framework that has governed how I anticipate people will interact with their surroundings. The built environment, however, was by far the most obvious difference from what I'm used to back home. It's amazing how much the architecture can tell you about a city's history in Europe, and I think that is especially true of Prague. Plus, because of this past, the way contemporary architecture is perceived and taught here is unique from the relatively young urbanscapes of the United States. This can be characterized further from the dichotomy created between the curriculum here as compared to the schooling I have experienced back in the States. The Global AD elective classes generally serve to supplement your studio course, whereas back home we are required to take classes that may or may not be relevant to your major. From a general perspective, I believe that this is a good thing, but I have never experienced a learning environment that is so synergistic towards a common goal that is so directly beneficial towards my major. For instance, I am taking a sustainable architecture course as well as a course on product design. Both courses have their own projects, but the knowledge I am gaining can be directly applied to my current studio project and other future design endeavors. In terms of technology, the program at ARCIP is very advanced. We are learning programs such as Grasshopper and Autodesk Maya to help us with our designs for a DJ contest festival space on the Vltava River, which runs through Prague. The design is meant to be derived from speculative investigations into natural systems and then utilized through these programs to inform the program, physical form, and performative qualities of our festival spaces. My project in particular is an investigation into the phenomenon of centric subdivision, which is a mathematical concept dealing with geometrical patterns that can be found in plants, cymatics, or the visualization of sound, and etc. By using tools such as Grasshopper, which is essentially a program that uses scripting to create 2D and 3D forms, I can apply my research into creating the architecture of my festival space. This research can be anything from the investigations into the analysis of my site, such as acoustics or boat traffic on the river, to explorations of electronic music concerts and how they operate programmatically. Many of my professors are experts in these programs, and the emphasis on utilizing their capabilities to help drive our designs has helped expedite the learning process, which has me learning at a rate much faster than would be possible in courses without that emphasis. With this technology and its proficiencies, our projects emerge from processes that I have never truly experienced before. I am learning about a paradigm in the architectural world that I knew existed somewhat, but that I had never truly been exposed to, and it has opened my mind a great deal. I'm not sure whether speculative architecture is going to be a major focus in my future as an architect. I do know, however, that every day my horizons are broadening further. In the past, I've been too complacent inside my own world where comfort and stability are my top priority. Now I feel a hunger to break out of that prison and a desire to want more for myself. I want to expose myself to the unknown and to overcome whatever challenges lie ahead. I've failed many times, and I'm sure more failures are to come, but already I have gained so much understanding from it. So, in a way, I'm excited to screw up again. I'm certain that this more holistic exposure and understanding of the world of architecture and the world in general will not only help me build my portfolio, but more importantly, it will make me a better architect, and most importantly, a better person. Thank you.